Can't slow down. Seems like a good moment to talk.
We have nothing more to discuss. I must attend this place after so many years away. We will see each other again. The mechanics of fate would be difficult to explain to one such as thyself. Regardless, it will occur.
Here we go.
How delicious. Hardly a challenge.
What a mess.
No one stopped me yet. This place wasn't built for the living. Breathe deep and move. Let's have a look. Better not be cursed.
What now? Over there.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Traps. How considerate. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Looking ahead.
Careful, I bite. Watch the shadows.
Still alive. So that's progress. Moving ahead.
Nothing. All clear.
No lock. No handle. How does it open?
Wits and blades always sharp.
Time for a little death.
Look at
Tracks.
Something's up.
This place is falling apart. Could have happened by itself.
No such thing as coincidences.
Staying out of sight.
What is it?
Let's not get caught off guard. Breathe quiet. Move with care.
What are the others doing up there?
Quiet.
someone inside out. Ready or not?
Hey, someone's in here. A little help, please.
Let's find some prey.
Keeping low.
I've missed this.
Moving.
Excellent. They won't know what we've done.
Taste my fury.
step is the hardest.
Let's have some carnage.
To the shadows.
Should get started. Something good here. I hope. Let's move.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
How much further can I go? Open up. Something over there. What did that do? Don't mind if I do.
The air's stale. It's been centuries since any prayers disturbed it.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Let's see.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
That octopus suit just a moment ago.
Come on, Rick.
We take a phone and be done with it.
These tieflings prove fragile. I have a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
Yeah. I failed.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. So
My faith protects me.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
No time to dally.
Like its will be done.
Best get going.
Indolence breeds madness.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
Assume nothing.
keep a blade close.
shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
My faith will guide me. I'd better do the talking.
Well met. Is there anything? But you'll need to be quick. The ritual will be complete. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanus, guide.
Onward in her name.
All right. What now? If not over, then through.
We're exposed now.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. You've been on hard times too, huh? Look in your eyes says otherwise. Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me.
We should speak up.
Doesn't taste half bad.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp.
It's a rare day when I see one of you lot about. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! You're twitching something fierce, love. And your eyes. You look like you don't know the meaning of the word sleep.
Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Oh, there's nothing like a pain in the noggin to addle you. You need to look after that head of yours.
Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
Then let old Auntie Ethel have a look at you. First things first. Tell me what's at you. No. That's as serious gets. Our path defines us, Petal. Without it, why, we could be anyone. Were you hurt recently? An accident of some sorts? That could explain things. Oh, you cheeky pup! That might scare someone else. But I know what naughty boys need. A bit of love and care. If I was back in my tea house, I'd make you a cuppa and tell you to put your feet up. Alas, here I can only tell you to be kind to yourself, Petal. And encourage you to browse my bits and pieces, of course. Let me know if anything catches your eye. Myself included.
Hey, bother.
I am not grumpy.
again.
Some salt.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Die if I met the road and reeking of this place. Never get the smell out of that road. The burn.
Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
Always room for more.
Keep your distance, darling. I'll just help myself. Oh, for a skeleton key.
It must be time by now.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face with frightened.
You're an idiot.
I miss my forge.
Shouldn't be too long now. We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
I'll give it a shot.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. I suppose so. We don't have much, but we'll scrape together whatever we can. Of course. Everything we have. Anything we can give you, we will. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
What's hiding here? What's up for discussion?
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? Healthy. And troubled by that fact. Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. Indeed, perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. Indeed. Farewell.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do? Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. We should get some rest. Good night.
Galek. I remember who I was in Kresh Kalir. I was hungry to face my first Geich. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my Kresh. Kalir. Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in Kreshes all throughout realm space. Kalir is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a Kresh.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? A pity. A great pity. You're quite the ally, after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. Yes, we're more similar than I thought. Was I? I just need to get some air. Clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.